Y'all want me to stay full screen or you want to see the black forces? I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw this pop up on my timeline, I thought to myself, yo, that is corny as shit. And then I saw Kendrick Lamar was the one that was doing it. I was like, yo, that's the most artistic shit in the world. How did he come up with that? OMG.
Watch the party die. The shit done got too wicked to apologize. It's different, get them whacked and disqualified. We even kill the killers cause they like taking innocent lives. Burn the whole village, we start over. It's really that time. Why reason with these niggas if they can't see the future first? Why argue with these clowns if the circus is well at work? Just walk that man down, that'll do everyone a solid. It's love but tough love sometimes gotta result in violence. If you parading gluttony without giving truth to the youth, the graveyard is company. Just tell us what casket to choose. They party more than bitches, tell me what are you working for? They glorify scamming, you get chipped over this credit card. Influencers talk down cause I'm not with the basic shit.
Okay. Alright. You know what I'm saying? It's calm little shit, you know what I'm saying? You get tripped over. I like it, you know? I'm chilling, bro. You ain't even said nothing crazy. Just chill.
But they don't hate me, they hate the man that I represent. The type of man that never did right cause I want a favor. The man that resides in patience. So where the soldiers at? The ones that lost it all and learned to learn from that. A thirst for life, head inside a book cause he concerned with that. Information that'll change his life because he yearns for that. Dedication, finding out what's right cause he can earn from that. I feel for the women that deal with the clown and nerd shit. Can't blame them, today they ain't really got much to work with. How many bitches harder than a lot of you niggas? Will trade all of y'all for nip, I can't be proud of you niggas. God give me life, dear God please give me peace. Dear God please keep these lame niggas away from me. Dear God keep me shining, the fuck do they really think? Pocket watching, you must be the police. God bless these words, dear God bless how I think. Dear God draw the line, they tryna confuse them with me. Dear God please forgive me, you knowing how hard I tried. I think it's time for me to watch the party die. Get them gone, we go watch the party die. Send them home, we go watch the party die.
I like this vibe a lot.
I think it's time to watch the party die. Street niggas and the corporate guys, the rappers that report the lies. I need their families mortified. We can do life without them, get their bodies organized. Tell me if you oblige. No more pillow talking, jump starting neighborhood wars. Dirty macking bitches because your spirit is insecure. The flashy nigga with nasty decisions, using money as a backbone. I want his head cracked before he's back home. The radio personality pushing propaganda for salary. Let me know when they turn up as a casualty. I want agony, assault and battery. I see a new earth filled with beautiful people making humanity work. Let's kill the followers that follow up on popping mollies from the obvious degenerates that's failing to acknowledge the hope that we trying to spread. If I'm not his vote, then you need to bring his fucking head or film that shit in high res. God give me life, dear God please give me peace. Dear God please keep these lame niggas away from me. Dear God keep me shining, the fuck do they really think? Pocket watching, you must be the police. God bless these words, dear God bless how I think. Dear God draw the line, they tryna confuse them with me. Dear God please forgive me, you knowing how hard I tried. I think it's time for me to watch the party die. Sometimes I wonder what Lecrae would do. Fuck these niggas up or show them just what prayer do. I wanna be empathetic, my heart like D1, but I will. It's time to get these devils out the way. Heavy metals on my sword, we settle hard disputes today. The ghetto Hollywood divorce, say hello to your future fate. The culture bred with carnivores, you let them snack, they eat your face. The signatures is being forged. They wonder why I'm not enthused to drop. The more visible you get, the more your spiritual is tried. It's cynical to say I know these artists petrified. The end result in jail by Jezebel, the drugged up full of lies. Critical, I know my physical is tested all the time. I'm pitiful, sunk in place soon as I'm questioning my pride. I'm seeing ghosts. lose. Blacking out, relapsing 1/3 of the time. I spend no feelings that ain't mine. I'm in my feelings when I slide. I mean, a nigga wonder what Lecrae would do. Terrence Martin said I'm mentally with layers, true. I flood the market with my best regards. I paid your dues. And so what's up if you ain't one of ours? It's bad news. My nigga Jay Estrada said I gotta burn it down to build it up. That confirmation real as fuck. It ain't too many real as us. Locking into what I trust. Looking outside, the kids live tomorrow. Cause today the party just died.
Feel like a funeral song. Man, I like that. I don't know, man. That's a tough track. It's smooth. You know what I'm saying? It is. It's smooth. It's rich. It's classy. It's thoughtful. Obviously, I think the biggest takeaway from a song like that is really just who's gonna make the first move. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit that I'm not cool with. You know what I'm saying? The radio personalities, the rappers that we can do without. He basically saying it's a bunch of shit that we're allowing to exist that serves us no benefit, that does nothing for our society, that does nothing to help the common people outside from take and benefit themselves. And he's noticing. You know what I'm saying? He's a noticer. And I understand where he's coming from. I think what I like about his approach to this more is that it's more so not necessarily him putting all the responsibility or putting himself on this pedestal where it's like, I'm gonna solve it, I'm gonna be the one to do it. Like, it's almost like a call to action to the people. Like, I want y'all to make the first move. I want you to stop listening to the radio personalities. I want you to stop, entertaining the propaganda. I want you to stop listening to these rappers. I want you to stop supporting XYZ and this person and this person and this person. I can only do so much, you know what I'm saying? So I like the approach here a lot more, and it'll alleviate him from being looked at as he's trying to have like this savior complex when really he's putting the ball in the people's who's listening's court. And I like that. Sonically, I think it's really classy. Like I said, it's super smooth. I think it's probably a cut that I think is reminiscent, maybe 616 in LA, but I like this backdrop just a lot more. You know what I'm saying? The bars are good in here too. I don't think it's a direct diss at any one particular person. It's just more like a cultural critique and saying that these are the things that we can move forward without. And I like that, man. I do. I agree with him too. It's a lot that we don't need, because at this point he really could just, I guess, fade more so into obscurity off the back of the damage that he did to Drake on their whole back and forth. But you know what I'm saying? He's still continuing this message. He's still pushing forward this idea because he genuinely believes it. It's not just something where it's like, oh, I'm just trying to beat my opponent. Like, no, everything that I felt, I genuinely mean to my core, and I'm gonna keep, you know what I'm saying, throwing that same message out there, because it's not just Drake. It's not just him. It's not just this one person. It's so many more. It's a lot of y'all that need the exact same treatment, and he's right. 100%. He's saying academics blowing bubbles on it. That's so funny. It is. It's so funny. Because, like, it's such a principled conversation. Like, I feel like we're so far removed from, like, the fandom shit. And this is obviously funny. So, like, sometimes DJ Academics is just a funny nigga, bro. Like, that's just funny objectively. That's funny as fuck. But I really feel like how you move forward covering the music that's released beyond this point, treating this as if it's still a fan war is crazy to me. Like, I don't really look at this as like Kendrick fans versus Drake fans anymore. It's really just like I said, it's like who is ready to leave the nonsense in the past? Because it's clear that this was never about, I mean, obviously it was about Drake, but it's clear that there was a much bigger point that was trying to be made, and he infers that on this song. It makes me feel good to know that it's not just, you know what I'm saying, for show. It made me feel good to know that, like, it's not just about Drake. Because it's so much bigger than Drake. Like, I get it. Don't get me wrong. I get why niggas don't like him and dislike him and everything like that. Don't get me wrong. I understand it. But, like, y'all think he's the biggest or the only issue with that, like, that's happening right now? Like, are you willing to take these ideas beyond just the, beyond just the music? That's all I want to know. That's it. And so when I hear, you know what I'm saying, after the battle is won and everything like that, I hear you still kind of echoing the sentiments. It's like, it make me feel good. The reason Drake uses these people for that type of promotion is because he's insecure as an artist. He's become massively insecure as an artist over time. So it's not as simple as just dropping and that being it. Drake doesn't need academics. He doesn't. And he needs that confirmation. He needs that reassurance from his fan base and from the people on the internet. He wants the narrative to be one way. That's why he did all the social media antics during the Kendrick feud, because it wasn't just about music. He used everything to his advantage. I'm just being blunt with how I saw the thing play out. Kendrick kept it music. I didn't see Kendrick on social media. I saw Drake trying to shift the narrative outside of music. And so, of course, he's going to use avenues like DJ Academics. Does Drake have the ability to just drop music, assuming that it's great, and it flood the marketplace? Of course. Drake is big enough. He's got the classics in his discog to do so. People trust that he has the ability to do it, but he doesn't trust himself. All this relationship to me says is you have one parasocial nigga and you got one insecure nigga benefiting off of each other in some way. It don't just look sad on Academics' part. I'm gonna be honest, it don't. It's not just sad on Ac's part, it's sad on Drake's part. This is just a revolving door of pathetic tendencies to me.